Current day, Earth, 3 o'clock p.m. Olaskay. I think we need to help Viran get a good job, honey, Balandi said to her dear husband, Olaskay. No, dear, she's a woman now. Let her start her life the way she wants. We should not bother her, her husband advised. But, no buts here, dear, please. I beg of you to let her be. She's well trained by us, so do not worry. She will be very fine on her own. After all, I hope you are enjoying this book. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe for more content. He paused. He did not know what was happening, but how he had felt had made him forget all he wanted to say and did not speak again. Vrinil, he began as he stood up. What is it there? His wife Balandi asked, standing up with him. No, this is not Vrinil, he continued, sniffed again. Sniffing is one of his powers. What happened to him? I thought you said your elder brother's name should not be mentioned in your household, Balandi said. Remember that Olaskay is the last son of the past king that fled to Earth when the past king was killing all the siblings except Renal. And the reason why the past king was killing all the siblings except Renal was preventing all this controversial taking over of throne. Maybe this one wants to take the throne, this one, that kind of thing. So, very simple king. Ah man, it's a very simple king. I'm not sure, but this is kind of a mixture of Kiana and her husband, Renel, Olaskay continued. Then it's obviously the child, honey. Don't bother yourself, Balandi cooed. Don't let your guard down. Besides, what would that child even be looking for here? Silas has traveled and Viran is at her friend's place. So who else could Renel's child be looking for? Or, what if he has done something to our children? Olaskay said, sniffing. He's actually sniffing the presence of the person, so though this seems very cringe. Gosh, oh my God. You don't need to worry, honey. I can assure you that they are fine, Balandi said, trying to calm him down. Thanks, honey. You are always welcome, Balandi replied as Ford got into the house. How did you? Balandi began, but withdrew her sentence when she saw his hand shaped like a key. His father is a shapeshifter. So is he, Olaskay informed. What do you want, young man? I suppose you are lost because you are definitely not in the right place. You know my father, don't you? Ford began, observing the house as well as ignoring Olaskay's comment. Yes, I very much do, Olaskay replied. And you know that I'm stronger than you, right? Ford said adamantly. And with so much pride as a smirk appeared on his face. Apparently, it felt very good to be powerful. Maybe, if I was not this old, you would not be. I will show you that I and my father are really deadly cold people, Ford continued, coming close to Olaskay. Just do it, Olaskay said, with his arms up in a surrender. He already knew what Ford wanted to do. The young boy was just like his father. I'm pretty sure this will work as far as you're 52 years old. I think it will. He pushed Olaskay down to the ground and was about to make a move when Balandi froze all of his body, leaving his head. And you think this will hold me, huh? You're such a bitch, Ford said as he increased the temperature of his body to melt the ice Balandi had frozen him with. Olaskay still stayed in the surrender, remained almost lifeless because of his age, still was not almost the same with his father, was still weak because of his age. And then he thought about his brother, Renal. He always loved Renal. He was always worried about Renal, day and night. He always watched Renal even though no one knew about it. He was sure that if anyone who attacked or attempted to kill Renal, they were sure to succeed. He had grown too old. Ford shape-shifted his index finger. Let's see, I don't even know what's the Chinese index again. Maybe it's this one. I think, yeah, this one. His index finger into a surgery-like knife and dug it into Olaskay's left chest as he brought out his heart. He attempted to suck out Olaskay's life, but he was not able to do it. I cannot suck out his life, right? Ford began, concentrating on what he was doing. His eyes thinking in place of his brain. Then I'm just going to freeze it and destroy it. Right, Mrs. Olaskay? Ford said, turning to Balandi, and she nodded negatively. You do not want me to force you, do you, Balandi? Ford asked as he faced her. Just do it, honey, Olaskay said, panting. His heart was beating. His heart was being removed. But that was Balandi. No buts there. I beg of you, Olaskay interrupted. Do you think this is the right thing? Balandi asked her husband, scared. She wondered what was going on. Her husband on a norm would always fight to the extent of death. Why was this matter different? Yes, sir. I'm very positive he will kill you as well. Very wise man. So just surrender. We are old. We have done our job. So now it's time for us to go. Honey, I beg of you, just kindly do it. This is really painful, Olaskay said to his wife in a pleading tone. He was so ready to die. He really hated himself for the fact that he was a failed father. He was not able to find his lost son and give him a proper training. How wretched of him. He was so happy he had raised the other children properly physically. It was really his time to go. He knew he would always be watching his children. He knew that Lennon was alive. He prayed that his children would follow his path, and even Lennon that he had taught through his visions. He gave Lennon and the other children one last vision as he anticipated his end. Thanks for the speech, Mr. Olaskay. So, Mrs. Olaskay, would you like to give up like he says? He's in pain. Ford said, feeling stronger. Balandi simply ignored him. She did not know what was wrong with her husband and why he was determined to die. She loved him so much and did not know why he wanted to die so badly. She knew she could not live without him. She remembered how she met him. It was the best day of her life. Okay then, I suppose that is the last for today. I'll be posting another one again, so stay tuned for more updates on this. I'm telling you, this is just the beginning of the agenda. If you notice, my skin looks darker today. That's fine. Stay tuned. I trust you